One of the most popular cruise excursion places of all time is raising their prices. You're not going to want to miss this one. Plus, we have new details inside the acquisition of the Global Dream by Disney Cruise Line, and I'll tell you exactly what the mouse paid for this unfinished, over $1 billion cruise ship. It wasn't even half the price. And speaking of the price, a ship the same age as the Carnival Vista is going up for auction, and we're about to find out what it's worth. Plus, you've spoken and Carnival is listening. They recently took away a very popular in-cabin purchase item, and now they're bringing it back, at least once in a while. Let's roll the intro. Hey, and welcome to the Midships channel. I'm your Captain Corey. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. We got some cruise news to get into, and let's start with the big one. There is probably the most notorious and one of the most popular cruise excursion all-inclusive resorts that you've ever heard of. It's down in Cozumel, Mexico. I'm going to let you guess the name right now. They're raising their rates. Now, this is a family-owned business. They have had the same prices since way back in 2011, but for the first time since then, Mr. Sanchos will be raising their rates for their all-inclusive passes, as well as some of their other packages, including the water park and the honeymoon packages as well. All in all, it's going to be going up about $8 per person for a single day pass to the resort. Right now it costs about $60. It's going to go up to $68 beginning January 1st. Now, Mr. Sanchos does say that if you book and pay by the end of the year for a future visit in 2023, you will still be able to get in at the current pricing. So there's your hot take for Mr. Sanchos fans. Book now and pay less. A mega ship that rolled off the production line the same year as the Carnival Vista, this beautiful ship pictured right here, is going up for auction in Singapore, December 21st of this year. The ship's name, the World Dream, and her former owner, Genting Hong Kong, is of course one of the many cruise victims of the 2020 pandemic and cruise shutdown. Now, the cruise ship is going up for auction. If you're interested, all you have to do is have 50 grand available, and you can get in to maybe buy this mega ship. Now, take a look at the ship here, the World Dream. I just want you to look at this next to a Norwegian cruise ship. So very similar in appearance, if you ask me. I wonder if Norwegian Cruise Line is going to be in attendance to place some bids. It's just a rumor. And since we're talking about this once cruise giant getting rid of another ship, we have to touch on a story that I reported to you first here a couple weeks ago about Disney Cruise Line acquiring another ship from Genting Hong Kong. Of course, that would be the Global Dream cruise ship. Here you can take a look. It's an unfinished ship. It cost the Genting Corporation over $1 billion and was set to become one of the largest passenger ships by volume ever built. Now, Disney Cruise Line made a private deal to purchase this ship, and we're finally figuring out exactly what they paid for an unfinished billion-dollar-plus cruise ship. And the answer, drumroll please, Disney paid $41 million for the unfinished Global Dream cruise ship. So that sounds like a bargain compared to that billion-plus dollar price tag. Disney plans to reduce the onboard guest capacity of the ship from 9,000 down to a mere 6,000 passengers and 2,600 crew members. And the mouse teased that their new mega ship should be ready to hit the high seas starting in 2025, and they plan on basing it out of the United States. And all this talk about new destinations plus a new mega ship makes me wonder if Disney has something special planned to use the former Global Dream to open their new private island in the Bahamas, Lighthouse Point. Carnival Cruise Line recently made the unpopular decision to restrict the purchase of alcohol bottles to your stateroom before your cruise. Now, this decision is going to be a short-lived one because it obviously didn't sit well with many Carnival cruisers, as the line's brand ambassador John Heald was forced to Facebook to backpedal on this new change. Now, Carnival is not just going to open the floodgates once again and let everybody buy booze like they used to. No, you have to be on a 7-night or longer cruise to be able to pre-purchase alcohol to your cabin. The other caveat, you can only buy 1 bottle. Let's flash back to October when Carnival first announced that the onboard liquor program was going away. John Heald said it was not a cutback. However, the pre-sale of alcohol into staterooms was something that affected Carnival's bottom line. They didn't make quite as much money as they would on a drinks plan, so that seems to be why Carnival pulled away that option. But it's back, and I want to hear your opinions on all of this in the comments below. Do you think only having 1 bottle of liquor in a stateroom on long cruises is going to help cut back on disorderly conduct on Carnival cruise ships? Apparently, Carnival thinks that is what is going to be the case. Okay, let's turn our attention overseas to the Queen Elizabeth. She recently was denied the ability to make port, and I'm going to tell you why. As soon as I remind you that if you're a cruise lover, it's important that you take the right gear, equipment, and necessities every time you cruise. And the best place to find these items? The Midships Amazon Cruise Store. In there, you'll find cruise essentials I can't cruise without, plus some one-off t-shirt designs you can't find anywhere else. There's a link in the description below. All right, let's turn our attention over to Bali, Indonesia, and we need to talk about the Queen Elizabeth. She was recently denied the ability to make port in Bali due to the high number of COVID infections on board the ship. Now, this voyage, it originated from Australia way back on the 15th of the month, so it's something that we need to watch out for. Now, this is a Cunard / Carnival owned ship, and as of yet, we don't know the exact number of ill individuals on board, but it was enough to warrant Bali to say no to the Queen Elizabeth. So if you made it this far into today's episode, thank you so very much for stopping by. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out the door and get subscribed to this channel so you don't miss more important cruise news. As always, thanks for stopping by the channel today, and until tomorrow, we'll see ya on the Midships. I'm still getting used to this video equipment change that I'm doing. Hopefully all the sound and the video and the lighting still looks good to you. I'm actually outfitting a live streaming setup so we can do a little bit more of that. That way we can interact with each other more and more, and I can get to know more of your names. There are a lot of regulars that have been around for a long time, and I notice all of your names, but I'd like to learn something new about some of the newer subscribers as well. So give me some ideas for maybe some live streaming topics. Reach out to me on social media and let's have an interaction. As always, if you see any cruise news or tips, make sure you message me first. We'll see you tomorrow. La 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 la.